Welcome back, everyone, to Face of the Franchise Part 2. We come to continue the league. Hmm. Okay, let's go do this here. Go day one. You want a spa day or acupuncture? Lock those in.
Yo, Andy, I want to get involved in community outreach a little more. You think you could help set me up with some opportunities?
Absolutely. I think it's great when guys who are new to the organization are eager to get involved. It is such a great way to build a relationship with our fans.
That's exactly what I want to do. The fans have been awesome from day one, and I really want to give back.
Well, that's fantastic. I'll definitely make sure to get you all that information. That way, you could get some opportunities beyond what you're doing with the entire team.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you, Andy.
My pleasure. It's what I do. And hey, who knows? Maybe a Walter Payton Man of the Year nomination is in your future.
That would be an honor, but right now, I just want to find a way to make a difference off the field.
She sound like she want an opportunity, you know what I mean? Hopefully I do better this time. What was I doing?
60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Ready! Set! 18 Cardinal!
Oh, that was pick off.
Ready! Panther 60! Panther 60! Let go!
Adjust my chair quick. Sorry, I normally sit behind the steering wheel. One-on-one. It's only preseason, guys. So far, I haven't been doing very hot, but we'll see. Just that different view. It's hard to see over the line, I think.
Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
They're from Denver.
It's week 3 of the NFL
They can do that
preseason
today, huh?
on EA Sports.
It's full of Reaper. See him?
It's the Denver Broncos taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup here in Week 3 between the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos.
I'm supposed to be a 5-year veteran. That's what they said. My overall's only like
And now out
76.
comes Minnesota.
Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
See that view? That's crazy.
First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. Throw
Oh, you
across his
shitting me,
body, and
dude?
It's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Oh my God. I'll make up for that, huh?
Not the start he
they
envisioned
didn't
on the
score
previous
anyway.
drive. First pass he put in the air was intercepted. Good news, it didn't lead to anything. Defense forced the punt, as now they begin here 1st and 10.
They're looking for a run.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Being chased out left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Ain't very fast, is he?
Back to throw here. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
I don't know why they
And
didn't
he's going to
continue
be
running
taken
towards
down
sideline.
right at the 40-yard line. Good work there on that completion. You know, once we made the move, Charles, from 4 preseason games down to 3, kind of tougher to know how to handle these games as a coaching staff. And they've decided they want at least some of their starters out there. They said probably for this entire first half. Do you agree with that?
Ordinarily, Brandon, I wouldn't, but I actually do, and here's why. When we went from 4 to 3 in terms of preseason games, we left a bigger gap between the 3rd game and the start of the regular season. So there's a lot of time for rust to build up, right, and some bad habits to form. I want these guys to play as much as possible in preseason and be ready to go when the season begins. So, yes, I'm all in favor of them getting some extra work here.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good.
And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown Vikings. From 13 yards out. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Oh, that's a great throw right there. And this is why this organization felt like they could sign him in the offseason and give him the keys to the offense. His decision-making has been top-notch, and they're hoping to see a lot of these when the season officially gets underway.
Did they score?
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back.
Here we go. Nike 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And
he couldn't hold it.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
Are you serious?
And there's good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Come on now.
Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
Given on the
if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Yeah.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out. Then they put. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And
Cook ain't doing nothing, is he?
33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And I know this is a quarterback who's looking forward to week 1. He's going to get a chance here, barring injury, to be their starter and to go into a season in the #1 spot for the first time in his career. But he's put the work in over his first 4 years in the league, and he feels like this is his time.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. On second down, Cook.
Didn't make it, did he?
On this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his left. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A fight for it. And this is caught. What a catch. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Get your ass out of here.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right.
Oh!
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat
My
Surtain.
bad.
And the Broncos are
Maybe
going to
can't
get the
do 2
football
plays
here
in a
as
row.
he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
My bad. They score. Yeah.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. And it's been feast or famine for him so far. 2
really
touchdown passes, but
about
also
since how
2
it's
interceptions,
preseason,
including the
I
one
don't
to end
wanna
their
lose
last
neither.
drive. And they start here first and 10. They start the drive with Cook.
Yeah, he ain't go nowhere,
he's
did
going
he?
to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss
Wow.
play. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
He's 8 for 16,
That's going to
dude.
go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
I have a
Fucking
feeling they'll stay
terrible.
committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at second and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And, oh, incomplete. Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football. And it'll bring up third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be out up around
Whatever, dude. I had that.
Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble.
I had that
Fourth
shit.
down. I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their
Yeah, I won't
offense.
let
And if
me
he can
call
stay
him.
a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll
Yeah,
pull defenders away from
bullshit.
coverage and open up some...
A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight now. Thursday, September 8th,
they're
that's
still
when it
playing
all
me in
gets
the second
going. The
quarter?
defending champs, LA Rams, hosting the team that many think could win the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I will be there, and then we got some
I hit
great
the wrong
matchups
one.
on that Sunday
Oh,
as
well.
well. Kansas City and Arizona, Raiders and the Chargers, and on Sunday night, Tom Brady, yeah, he's back, and his Bucs are heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Oh, what a catch by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught by Thielen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this ball is caught by
Hell
Smith.
yeah.
Touchdown Vikings. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Vikings are back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his third
Really?
already in this first half.
30 seconds, really? I got all my timeouts, so.
They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this to Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Out to his left. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw again. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Albert Wilson in the final seconds of the first
still
half.
2 seconds left.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right?
That's good
The big
or not?
pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third
0
quarter.
interceptions.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
Boy.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Second and 2. And that is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself.
Oh,
the coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
So third and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
I get it right here.
Back to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Oh,
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw.
Well, time to get something,
He'll be
huh?
taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 18 yards the gain for number 18. He'll look to throw. Steps away. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Hell yeah.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Left side, Cook.
Wow, he ain't got
It's
nowhere
been like this
to
all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And that'll be incomplete.
I knew I
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
I don't know about wide
the
open.
Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football
games.
Out there now. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board.
And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find it.
Sorry, if you guys want me to finish till they stop talking, let me know. That's game. We win.
Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us.
56 to 37.
Not so much to the team who led
at
halftime.
game.
And now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
What we got? 2? So yeah, elusive scrambling. A little faster, I think. Maybe. Advance the week. What we got? This will be last preseason game. Activities. Day 1. Complete a pass. Okay.
Here we go.
What's
Here
this
we
one?
go. Nike
Complete a
needs
pass.
lead. Ready, go.
Okay.
Tight. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, set. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
All right, you've got one shot left. We are going for gold.
Ready, ready.
Hell yeah, gold. Can't complain on that, huh? Pretty simple though. We got a bye week the first week. That's kind of weird, isn't it? What's everybody doing out there? Try that dance machine thing. Like the content and you haven't already, please follow. Oh, he wasn't wide open after all. Oh, he was.
Here we go. Set.
All right.
Cowboy 80.
Getting a first down.
Set, go. Set up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Set up. Set. Ready. Nice. Go.
Oh, come on now. You can't scramble it, boys.
Ready, go.
Yeah, make the first down. Oh. Sure was good now. 3 out of 5.
Oh, boy. You see that? Of course I did. I was one up there making the play.
Man, I love it. That's what we need out of you. You read your keys, you read it beautifully, and made the play.
I told you. I came here to be a playmaker. And it's a lot easier to do that when you've broken down the film.
That's what I like to hear. I know Coach Koué will be pleased, too.
Don't say
He
nothing
loves
like
that
that
shit in
can't
the
live
film
up
room
to.
all the time. That's a sign of commitment. So keep it up, all right?
I got you, Coach. I'm all in.
What we want. Oh man, I don't want to make no turnovers. Oh, Green Bay right off. Yay, divisional game. Be right back. I'm gonna go get something to drink quick.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we got 12-minute quarters. Probably have to play the whole game this one.
It's the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes, better not get hurt.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. That one a first down pickup of 8.
So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years.
2 rushes for 2 yards.
That's really been it at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, throwing another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least one season, he's the man here. And it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
And a penalty flag comes in as Edward lines up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one
A little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. 2nd and 11. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
Good holding on to that ball.
8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moments. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them. Can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
I'm just looking for
a chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook.
He finally made a good run. Hell yeah, dude.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and 3. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Nick Muse.
His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Vikings are on the board here first in the season opener.
All right, give him 6 on that one. Touchdown pass, and his first one as the acknowledged starter. We all know the effort he put into all of this.
Yeah, look
the
at
patience
him.
he
He's
had
all
waiting
happy.
around for his spot. Now he's taking that opportunity, throwing his first touchdown pass of the season, and he hopes that's the first of many, many more.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was 4 for
like
on that opening drive,
huh?
including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a 1st down.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Start to get
and
it
this will
going,
be taken
huh?
across midfield and into Green Bay territory. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year, but he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Oh, that was almost picked off.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell
2-yard
Savage.
line, 3-yard
and the
line.
Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
I got turnover.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And now out comes Minnesota.
Just 7-0.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now as a starter.
He sure did, because he went on and on about how Derek Carr is the definition of a true professional, and how despite year in and year out noise surrounding Derek Carr about whether he was a Super Bowl caliber starting quarterback or not, Carr never wavered, showed up at work, tried to unite the team, make everyone better, make himself better, and he said he wanted to be that same kind of presence now that he's a QB1.
Smith catches left side, and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. A good pickup there at 22.
Oh, yeah, that's a good throw right there. This is a big game for this man at quarterback. He's a QB1 to start the year for the first time in his career. And he's determined not to let this opportunity get away from him.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air.
Why'd you go sideways like that, dude?
Then it's fair game for the defense.
Wow.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
And he's got first down anyway.
First before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Trying the power game with Ham. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. C.J. Ham taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on.
Oh, I cut it short that time again.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. Back to throw now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The Vikings here hosting Green Bay in the season opener. And they've got one of those quirks in the schedule that is going to work in their favor. They play all 3 of their division home games in the first 5 weeks of the year. After Green Bay today, they'll host Detroit in week 3 and then Chicago in week 5.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Third down. Here's a run by Cook. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go
I got
for it.
lucky there.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. Back to the ground, Cook.
Flag. Got to be
he'll
holding.
be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
Damn it.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards. And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
My guys, so
I'm actually looking at this
it.
play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Smith.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And you know Carter Landry is on the sideline smiling after that one. Remember, the former tight end joined Manny Kahue's offensive staff this spring, and he has been a big advocate of getting the tight ends involved in the passing game.
Yeah, we remember him as a solid tight end in this league for a number of years, and while his playing
would have
days
been
just
good if
ended,
he wanted on
he
straight.
jumps right into the coaching ranks, and I think he's a great fit and a great get for this offensive staff. With his knowledge and experience, I think he can move up quickly over the next few years.
Here's a give to Madison running right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison, 15 yards.
And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they've wanted to attack.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now,
Why do you just keep going wide?
And we'll see if that continues. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
I don't know if we got
They'll
it
come up
first,
now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
He couldn't get
and
over
that
it.
is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll find Thielen work in the middle.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Vikings would extend their lead
Not exactly
here
what I was
just
trying to do,
before
but-
halftime.
Oh, that's a big-time decision right there to tuck it and go. And he finds his way into the end zone and into preseason. As general manager, why do you believe in this guy? And he talked all about his arm and decision-making. Well, we certainly saw the decision-making there. Maybe an extra dimension that they didn't count on.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Now, a little bit of space there for Cook that time as he winds up getting about 7 there on first down.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Aligning it.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And quickly to Thielen here.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
I don't really like this matchup, but I'm going to still do it.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
Oh, hell yeah. He almost found his way over there.
50 after a short gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection.
Yeah, it can't be perfect, I guess.
And the Vikings now heading on to the field.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook.
Hell yeah, dude.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here's Cook again.
He got first.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Folded like a lawn chair.
To the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now, hang on here. Not what you want to see because Dalvin Cook injured, at least for the moment, and in some discomfort. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. My bad.
Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turn.
Let's do this.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw here. On the move to his left. This one into the hands of Thielen. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19.
15 yards there on the catch and run. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
That's good.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
To Jefferson on the slant. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it. It helped pop that ball free.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way.
Touchdown, Vikings! Adam Thielen with career touchdown number 60.
And the Vikings are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Cook up the gut, and this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Pull their ass up.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try to run with Madison, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Zach Davidson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed, and look at the scoreboard and where we're at in the second half. They are on their way to a 1-0 start to this season.
Yeah.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams of. Winning your season opener, getting off to that good start, and building confidence for the rest of the season.
And now out comes Minnesota.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved.
Yeah.
Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
I got to play them again this season.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take
it out on
here.
me next time.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1.
Yeah,
and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Minnesota, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.
Thank everybody for watching. I'll be back on with part 3.